Zone 1.
Zone 2.
Zontiga.
Hey, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another In Sessions again. Today, as usual, our In sessions, we always have guests and also sometimes at different setup. And today we also have a new setup that you guys haven't seen before, which is at our library. So you can see so many books around here. Yeah. And more importantly, we also have two special guests, and they are Yuji and Terri. Say hi to our viewer.
So the reasons why they are here is because, they are our friends. But it's not that they're doing a favor for them, but both of them also launched a book recently.
Yes.
Right? Yuji launched this book called Why Aren't You Taking Photograph? And
Waiting.
Terri has another book called Waiting, and she did her launching event in
Yeah.
space here a couple of months back.
Yeah.
So since they're here, we also want to take the opportunity to let them talk about their book. But before we dive into it, perhaps just to have them introduce a bit of themselves to you guys. So we start with Terri first. Ladies
first.
Hello, everyone. I'm Terri. And a street photographer, and I started seriously picking up street photography only way back in 2019. I love the street because from the streets I can gather a lot of memories and also some spontaneous moments which I would like to capture with my lens and before it goes away. So also throughout the years as an entrepreneur, I used to travel overseas a lot. So in the evenings, I will leave my hotel just to just to distress myself. Distress myself too, like taking photographs in the street and in the alleys, and that makes me very happy. It's very therapeutic for me. So during that long journey in my working life, I also have intention or a dream of making a photo book. So this one I will talk about my photo book later on. Yeah.
And next, Yuji, the most good-looking photographers in KL. Roam around the street, you will probably chance upon finding him. Even in unexpected places like Jakarta, last week we saw him. Somebody that looks like
Doppelganger.
So Yuji, just talk about yourself.
I'm Yuji Haikal. Basically, I'm a just hobby photographer, I can say. My favorite photography is music, mostly concert.
What's a full-time job? Sorry.
Full-time job. Okay, my full-time job is actually in IT field. I work as a marketing communication, in one of the IT company here. So my passion toward photography is mostly on music, concert, and street. So I've been taking photos. Actually, I started back in 2007, but then after 5 years, I think around 2012, late 2012 and early 2013, I already stopped taking hiatus from photography, and I recently just rekindled back with my photography interest. I think back in 2022, I think seriously, after my father asked me one question, maybe I can tell it because it's related to my photo book. Yeah, so I started back my journey with photography, and I focusing on the street since I can say 2022, late 2022, and I've been making a lot of friends now, like all of you, Mr. Lau, Terri. So it's good to be back. Yeah, that's no problem.
Nice. I think thanks for sharing that with our viewers. Maybe questions from me, right? I know that from Terri, you're talking about de-stressing, right?
Not depressing.
Distressing.
I think a lot of people find photography therapeutic. I think I can relate to that.
Sure.
I think probably a lot of our viewers also relate to that, and that sort of leads you to spend your evening hours after work and roam the streets and capture moments and things that like interest you in your eyes, and quickly take that down, right? But from a lot of people, probably just stop at that, therapeutic, taking pictures. But you went on and do a book. Tell us how the genesis of that, how it started, and then maybe talk about a little bit of your book.
Right. Okay. My book title is Waiting. Okay. A lot of people ask me, why waiting? Okay. Because everywhere I travel quite a bit during my work days. When I roam the streets, I see a lot of people with different sorts of emotions on their face, and everybody is waiting with a different expression. I always wonder what is in their mind, and I told myself I want to capture all these emotions through my lens, and I would like to look at them whenever I feel, I want to get some distressing moments. And so I went around and I like to capture emotions of children, of old people, of everybody. So I want to capture life, what people how people will react in the midst of waiting for something to happen. Some will some people will just wait without any expression on their face. But there are some who have gestures, and it shows sorrow, happiness, or whatever that I can see. So some things we might not be able to see with our own eyes and hold that moment. But with my camera, I can do that, because I don't want the moment to get away forever. I want it to be in a book.
Mm-hmm.
And so my book is about a timeline of life, and is something like a glimpse into my childhood of photographs that I was not able to take when I was young, because we come from a humble life, and so I don't own any camera, which is almost impossible. So from then, I told myself I want to make a book where I have all the pictures that I would like to capture when I was a child and have not been able to do that. So now I'm able to do that. I go around, I can see memories coming back to me, a scene. I can see a scene, and that scene tells me, oh, when I was young, something like that actually happened to me. But of course, the people are different people. It's not the actual people. There are scenes like old ladies selling vegetables on the street, and that gives me a memory of my grandmother, who was a vegetable vendor before, and there's a kid standing beside her, and that represents me when I was a kid. And these are some of the memories that gave me the inspiration to capture more photographs of real life like this. So that pursue my dream of completing a photo book on the stages of life that I have gone through. And also friends and people ask me, why do I have this plain cover? Yeah. I want it to be plain because I want to enhance the elegance and the versatility of the book, and focus more on the content of the book, and give more attention to the photographs inside the book. So I will want it to be timeless, so that, there's nothing here. Everyone will not be distracted by the cover, but focus more attention onto the pictures inside the book. So that's why I have this. And the red color is because it's an auspicious color.
Ong, huh?
Ong.
Yeah. So being a Chinese, it's an ang pao for me
Yeah,
because
very good.
I've got this book. So I hope this book will bring luck, bring prosperity, longevity, and whatever. And the gold color here is about culture, longevity, according to Chinese, and many, many auspicious symbols.
Also, the book comes with the cover.
Yeah. Actually, the book has got a slipcase, black color, but that one is actually to protect this book
Oh.
from getting damaged. And also because during that time, I thought of a special gimmick for Mr. Lau at Zontiga to launch the book for the viewers. So I did that slipcase hardcover for the buyers, those people who buy the book and get the slipcase for free. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
I think that
It's just that I like that because you kind of like wants to take a picture of people's emotion, right? So since you say about emotion, that's some of the emotion makes you, when you photograph the emotions, right? Do you kind of like just want to capture the emotion, or do you want to somehow don't want that those people feel those emotions, because you know how maybe that like for the distress moment is kind of sucks for those people to feel it. So do you kind of like comfort them in such ways that I saw the face in your I saw the look in your face, are you okay, kind of like comfort, or you just drawn into the emotions?
All right, thanks. Actually, most of my photographs are taken candidly. So I don't approach my subjects because I want to catch that real emotions on their faces. So it's better that I don't interrupt them. But nevertheless, I was pretty lucky all the time because I use my 35mm lens to get close-ups. I like to go close to my subjects because I want that personal connection. Yeah. So that's why most of my photographs, as you see, is very close. So you can see the eyes, you know, the expression captured. Are all there.
Yeah.
So I don't hide myself far away and zoom in. So that's my style. Yeah.
So you started off wandering the streets because it was a long day during your travels and you wanted to de-stress, and then you start noticing that emotions on the streets that you really like to. And it reminds you of something of your childhood that you never get to, capture. And now you got a chance to capture it, and it's very nice of you to actually sequence it into a book, make it into a book, and in a way it tells. It's like you're not in the pictures, but if you look through it, it's actually your life stories, right? It starts from young, emotions from the young, and then I think it touches. Some of it probably resembles your family members, and then it's a story of your life. But the images is not you in the picture, but it is you.
Oh yes, Mr. Lau. Yes, glimpses into my childhood with pictures of the present. Yeah. That I captured along the way. Yeah, on the streets. Yes.
How about Yuji? Can you talk a bit about your book?
Sure.
The most handsome.
Okay, so my debut book is I can say it's a handmade photo book called Why Aren't You Taking Photos Anymore? So this book, I can say shout out to Gue Ari Gallery. Yes, because this book produced because of I attended a workshop together with Terri, organized by Zontiga, Gue Ari Gallery for PBCKL, Exposure Plus, and also Kenyan that time.
Gue Ari is actually from Jakarta.
Jakarta, yes.
We just visited them last week, so shout out to them.
Yes, shout out to
In fact, a lot of people that I know who attended their class came out successfully launching a book. So
yes, correct.
high success rate. So
Yes.
if they ever come back to
I think one of their books Adha also just shortlisted for the Dummy 2024 award.
So if they ever come back to Malaysia to do
Workshop
again,
I think a lot of people want to.
probably a lot of people want to attend.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, because
Since you mentioned, so we plug in that.
yes, because I can tell that the title itself for my book is given by Ari himself. Because when we attend the workshop, so my intention is of course to come out with a book. Even though that time I can say that I'm still new in this street, like just recently from 2022. So my intention, I want to do one book about one photo book about street photography that I took recently. But then when I attend the workshop, so we have to introduce about ourselves. We have to give a little bit ice-breaking story about why you do photography whatsoever. Then when Ari listened to my story and he said that I should take this title as a book, and because I said that I'm lingering back to the street to take photos because for me to remember my dad back. So basically this title is a question from my late father 3 months before he passed away. So he asked like casually, like why aren't you taking photos anymore? Because he was the first, he bought me my first camera back in 2007, digital camera. So when I want to start my photography back then, so I think that time he just pensioned and he used his pension fund to buy a digital camera. So I've been stopped taking photos I think in late 2012 or early 2013, if I can remember. So that time, because I saw a lot of people carrying DSLR hanging on their neck, like everywhere you go. So I feel like, okay, I think because I'm not the type that like to go with the trend or whatever, so I think I should take it slow. And then suddenly I just didn't take photos anymore. So 3 months before he passed away, he just asked that question, and I just casually also reply, like I said, yeah, soon later I'll take photos. But that question didn't trigger me at all that time. So when he passed away, I remember it's a second day of the MCO. Our first day of MCO was 18 March 2020, and he passed away on the 19th. So it's not because of COVID, it's because of COPD. He's heavy smoker. So then during the MCO, that everyone stranded, don't know, trying to find new things to do. So that time I suddenly remember his question back. So I feel like, okay, I think I should do something, but not immediately I do. Like I'm slowly, that time you have a lot of time, go YouTube, check about, how's the scene now. Because last time when I took photo, I didn't really take photo street. I just take concert and some of the event, less portrait, more also on landscape, like everything. But I don't like wedding. I didn't like to do wedding. So yeah. So when I want to start back, I didn't really have a good camera because my old camera that my dad bought me still there. But that camera I don't think it's relevant because it's been a while, fungus already. So I just keep it as a memento, as a memory. So I want to do street because one thing is I want to go to the street that where my dad brought me when I was a kid. Like in KL, there's a lot of street that my dad brought me last time. So I want to go there, trying to remind me of him, whatever people do, the human interest over there. Like I want to capture whatever can remind me of him. And when I stroll the street, I always alone back in 2022. Then I feel like he accompanied me. So when I take a street, because for me it's very hard. Street photography general it's very hard because you capture spontaneous. So it's very hard for me. Then I think after I have around 1 year of a collection of photos, then I came to gallery, the workshop. Then we come up with this book. So this book actually his question, and then inside I have a few chapters that remind me of him. What remind me of him? For example, the first chapter is about cigarettes. Yeah, secret because that the cause of his death.
Did you illustrate this?
Yes. I'm not good at drawing, sketching, whatever. So I just try to look at the internet and I sketch using iPad. It's my sketching, and then I took all the photos that remind me of my dad. I took a lot of people smoking in the street, and all black and white because after I restarted back my photography journey, I think black and white suit me the most. I can feel that the usually color you can get the beauty of it, you can get everything nice, but usually black and white is more soul. You can
Yes.
get the soul.
Terry work is also Terry.
Yes, black and white. And black and white is always timeless.
Yeah.
Yes, because you don't know when sometimes when you look at a photo. So yeah, it's all about my dad, and this book is dedicated to him. And why the cover jeans? Because this is the last gift that he got for me when he went to Indonesia. When he came back with a pair of jeans for me. So the dummy, the second dummy, the first dummy I used my own jeans. The second dummy I made from that jeans. So I used that jeans. So this basically I have two dummy before this book. So this is the final output. Everything is handmade, 100% except printing. So I silk screen this jeans. I sew at the back the pocket and also a bit of the label, the red label. And then we binding ourselves. Of course, Terri also bind himself the book. Yeah, I think more or less. And then at the back, I have a very small archive of my late dad photos. And we can open them. Oh, can I?
Can.
Oh, okay. They can. Oh, yeah.
Already.
So there's at the back. I have the last photos at the ICU with my dad. So basically, it's I'm holding his hand. So it's like something that remind me of him. This book is really dedicated to him. It contains 52 images, photos, because of he born in 1952.
Oh, I thought it was because of year you have 52 weeks.
Yeah. 1952. So that's it about my book.
Really nice, and I mean I like the design of it. I mean it's two different approach.
Yes.
One is timeless, keep it simple so that people can focus on the content. This I wouldn't say it's gimmick, sorry.
Yeah, gimmick that.
but it's definitely not gimmick because there's a lot of thought going into it.
Yeah.
The jeans, why the jeans? Because of the your late father bought you a gift, and really nice denim.
Denim
book,
style.
right? Denim book, right?
Was your last jeans black color?
No, actually this is navy blue.
Okay.
Just around topic for your late father, right? From other than photography, what piece of like memory that makes you fun?
Oh, I didn't do that, but actually his hobby is fishing. Yeah, so nowadays when I went to Pasar Karat, when I saw a lot of fishing gears and there, it always remind me of him. Yeah, so that is passion fishing. I remember. No, I tried. I think I only did fishing with my dad, so I don't want to do it anymore. But I remember the last day, exactly the last day before he passed away, he actually planned a fishing trip with his friend during the COVID because he said, okay, we cannot go anywhere, let's go fishing. Yeah, actually that's a real story because my mom told me that he already cleaned up his gear, all the fishing gear actually, for the next day.
Nice. So what? Yeah.
This last the one of your memory is photography.
I actually we rarely take photos using camera anymore because he bought a lot of cameras last time. We even have Polaroid last time just to capture our family's memories, right? But then when it comes to the digital world, we are no longer taking photos. Then we just take using phone. So I have this one very old photos that I'm with him because other photo is just like a not proper, like just selfie, like just a snapshot. Yeah, personal memory that it should. And then the one proper that I took, I think this is like very old one with him. Yeah, because we also.
You look young.
Yeah, this is very young.
Yeah, he look young in this.
So basically, with we also our family really taking like Raya portrait, whatever. Yeah, FM photo. We did have a photo book album, like our old family photo. But up to I think when I was in primary school, then after that it's very hard to get. So that's why I also want to do photography back. I want to capture the memory of my family.
That's nice.
Yeah. So this is why aren't you taking photograph? Very good. I mean the question that posed by your dad
Yes.
before he passed. So if you are wondering why aren't you, I mean, if you're not taking photograph, pick up your cameras again.
Yeah. So I think this title also triggered a lot of people that I got DM from friends, from some people that I don't even know. So they said that the title inspired them to hit the street back to take photos. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Maybe a sequel to this is why aren't you fishing anymore?
Yeah.
So maybe secretly working on this project now.
Then I have to go fishing.
How many is made?
Yeah, this is handmade. Right? How many did you make?
Okay, it's 100 copies that I make, but currently.
Took you how long?
So basically, one book took me around 1 day, I can say, to complete. But the project itself, I think we started back in August last year because the workshop is in July. So August I start to do the dummy. I think my book, my final one complete on September because I got the ISBN on September last year. So then I think I've stopped for a while. Then I just started back before the KLPF. When is KLPF? August, right?
September.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
September.
KLPF September?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. September, yeah, September.
Time is faster.
Yeah. No, September is just last month, right? Okay.
No, last year.
No, KLPF. KLPF this
You
year.
presented your
No,
dummy, right?
KLPF is just last August.
August is just
KLPF, the one.
Oh, the KLPF.
Yeah.
Oh, the
So-
August.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I
yes.
started back before the KLPF because we have a photo club PPPC. So yeah, PPP Pecah Photo Club. So we have a booth there. Then I want to put something. So I made 12 books for that event. So I never thought want to sell it. Actually, I just want to display, just to have something for PPC to share. But actually, it sold out for both days, 12 books. So yeah, that's when I restart back doing seriously with this book. Then I submitted to the IPA International Photography Award, and then this book also been invited to IPF Indonesia Photo Festival last month, September. GFest, yeah, GFest. Yeah, so that's when I did almost like 60 books. So it took me like less than 1 month, three weeks. But I think last few days I tried to do 10 books within 2 days. So it's getting faster now because I have
enough practice already.
yeah, because it's already like 60th book, so I feel like okay, this easy already. And then I think I have left 35 that I haven't buying yet. So it takes time.
But in total, your plan is to come up with 100.
100 only. 100 only because I've already printed 100. I already made this cover, denim cover, everything is 100 already there. But yeah, so I think I stopped with 100.
So the book is still available.
Yes, and we will put at Zontiga also.
Also available.
Yuji is very humble. He said, I participated in IPA. He actually won IPA.
Yeah.
So this is award-winning book.
Yeah,
You don't start putting the emblem.
By the way, what is IPA?
International Photography Award.
Award,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's how
Yes.
this book won it.
Yeah, this book won it.
Congrats, Yuji.
Yeah, congrats to Yuji.
Thank you.
And back to
Terri.
you, Terri.
Oh.
I mean, doing books. I mean, like I said, a lot of people just take photos, kept photos in their hard drive. Maybe they have stories. Maybe they don't feel like But you went the extra mile and do the book, and it comes out in a book, I'm sure it's very satisfying
Yes.
for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Sangat.
Sum up your experience
Um.
in that, while working on this book, what were some of the challenges, what are the unexpected thing, and then you learn something from it,
Mm.
and then tell us your
Yeah.
feeling.
Okay. Actually, making a photo book is totally alien to me right from the beginning. Because I really wanted to make a photo book, but I don't want to send my pictures or rather upload my pictures to those normal photo book website.
Photobook.com.
And get it just printed out, where I don't need to do anything. So the thing is, I was very lucky because during that period of thoughts, a advertisement popped up onto my Facebook, and it says there's a workshop, on the art of making a photo book, and I can actually sign up.
It's actually by Zontiga, right? The advertisement.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
But
I'm glad that you did the advertisement.
I don't even know about Zontiga, so I don't know who they are. Actually, I'm quite a
You're right.
passive photographer,
Right.
not
Introvert.
Yeah. So it's like I have to get it authenticated to make sure that it's not a scam, because it's not cheap. It's close to 1,000 ringgit for the 2 days workshop. So anyway, I signed up because people assured me that it's authentic. So okay, then I signed up. I joined the workshop, and here comes the brilliant team of 3.
No, don't forget to tell about they asked for 50 pictures then.
Oh yeah. They asked for 50 photos. I said, what photos
50
am
printed photos.
Yeah, what photos am I going to print? Because my story is like that. It's just another photo book that I wanted to print. So I just gather all the photos that I think is nice to me.
Correct.
Then I submit the 50 photos to the workshop coaches. Goari Gallery consists of 3 brilliant coaches, Ari, Sejo, and Karen. And we wrote a storyboard for what we wanted to do, and we submitted. And my submission was approved, and that's why me and Yuji got the approval to attend the workshop. So then we attended the 3 days workshop, which
It's actually not 3 days.
Yeah, it's 2 days, but 1 day is for free.
Actually, it's 4 days.
Oh, it's 4 days. 3 days is for free, right?
Yeah.
No, 3 days is paid. 1 day is for free because we couldn't finish our work. So okay. Then during the workshop, we are taught to do the sequencing, which is the hardest part. Yeah, and with the 50 photos, we actually have to tell the full story and show the coaches whether the photos that we have selected actually fits into the story. And there comes the chief coach, Ari, says, okay, my story will go like that, and a lot of photographs I have to take out. Out of the 50, they only accepted like 20.
You have to add more.
Yeah, I have to add more. So I went back and then I started digging out photographs again and get it printed. And okay, but we managed lah.
Yeah,
We managed, and
actually all of us managed.
yeah.
There
After
were 5 or 6
Yeah.
participants, right?
yeah,
participants,
6 I think,
6.
Yeah.
plus the Indonesians.
Oh yeah.
So
Must
like
actually-
the hardest part has completed. So we got our photographs for the story for the book, and the next hurdle was to use the InDesign to design your book. Wow, that one I think I have to give up because I'm not computer savvy. So I told myself, why am I into this? So anyway, I managed to pull through with the help of one of the coaches, Sergio. And of course, the most interesting part that I enjoyed during the entire workshop was the stitching and binding of the book. which I love very much. So I must thank Sejo, the coach, for teaching me that. So that's how I came up with a fully handcrafted book like Yuji. From the cover to the
Only printing.
to the stitching, whatever that you
this.
see, all these detailings of this. What do you call it?
Because it's actually Ari told us that every book that we must have artisan touch, right?
Yes.
So they don't want that the book came direct from factory to the reader.
Correct.
Yeah.
And because also I was also like alerted by the coaches that, because I showed them my photographs, because those days I shoot all horizontal pictures. So like this.
Portrait.
Yeah, all horizontal.
Landscape mode.
So it's like if I don't handmade it, I go for printing, the pages won't turn out flat, because I want it to lay over properly.
Okay.
So actually what you see here is like two photos, but actually it's one photo spread over.
Okay.
So all my photographs are like that. So the coaches, taught me that I should do things like that. So after hand binding and stitching, my photos will look very good.
Yes.
It's like an exhibition piece, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Good. So that's my journey with Guari, the photo book making workshop, which I must be very thankful and grateful also, because I found them. And the next one is like after launching our dummy book, I still find that I need to refine some more that dummy. So I have made some slight changes to the book, and before I get it printed, of course, being a newcomer, I cannot get a publisher. No publisher will want to publish my book, including Mr. Lau.
We have too many projects.
So I wouldn't dare to ask him to. So I got it self-published at Yuji. So actually we got very lucky, because we actually got the code eventually and got it published. But of course, Yuji was more brilliant than me. He sent the book to for some competition, and he won. I must say bravo, Yuji. But I have yet got the courage to send this book out. Anyway, so that's about it. And after the whole thing was over, I launched my book in July 2024 with Mr. Lau at Zontiga. And I must thank Mr. Lau very much for the opportunity for me to collaborate. And it was a very successful launch. According to Mr. Lau and his staff statistics, actually this book outsold all his launches for photo books. So, I'm very happy. And like Yuji, I'm also targeting just to 100 books.
Yes.
And now it has surpassed 50 books.
Wow.
And actually it's very tedious job. So to make 100 books actually makes us very stressful and very
So
tired.
it's now complete 100, or you still?
Not yet. I'm still making.
So we are same.
We're still making.
But the plan
So,
is to stop at 100.
but the numbers are running very fast, lah. But you can actually still get a copy of the book from Zontiga. At the price of you come and see Mr. Lau, he will tell you.
Go check.
It's online.
It's online.
Check our website.
It's on his website. So hopefully you will give everyone give waiting a support, and you will enjoy the book. Yes.
Same question to you. Oh, you have to follow up?
It's just that since you guys completed your first photo book, I believe this is your first.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
So, just how do you guys feel that like something that's in you guys before it wasn't imagination, right? Then it becomes physical. Are you guys satisfied, or do you guys planning on
The next book.
Already planned for the next book?
Why aren't you fishing anymore?
So is there any thoughts on that you guys might like? Oh, I can do something more before after I've done this first work of mine.
Well, of course, this is really a dream come true for me. I think for Yuji
Yes.
too. So I can briefly say on behalf of Yuji, we are very satisfied with
Yes.
the completion of this book. And my next journey will be like I have begun to love making photo books instead of
Addicted now.
going for exhibitions. So yes, so I'm thinking of my next project now. I have something in mind, but I don't know how to materialize it yet.
Have to join another workshop.
So
This one coming up.
Wubin
workshop.
Yeah, Wubin.
Sequencing and editing.
I
think
we
both of
have
us-
done
both of
already.
us done.
Yeah. We actually went for Ubin's class about the
Last year?
sequencing.
Last year, is
I
it?
think it's last
Last
year.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was also here. Yeah.
Yeah, and that helps a lot.
December.
Yeah, that helps a lot in our sequencing
Correct.
part because before I attended Ubin's sequencing class, I actually have all the photos properly sequenced already, ready to print into a book. But after I attended his class, I thought there's many things that I need to change. So I revamped the whole photographs, body of work, and to sequence it in a much better way. Yeah, in order to let the story run in the book in a proper manner. Yeah. So because making a photo book is not like 1 or 2 days time, it took me about like excluding my dream days, it took me about 1.5 years. Yeah, from attending the class to the day I published the book. So the next project will be a more detailed one. So the journey will be longer lah, Mr. Lang. Maybe another
years.
2 years, 3 years. Yeah.
3 years project.
Yeah. Wish me luck.
How about music?
What question is?
The question is like, since you came up from
Yes, of course, just like Terry, feel very satisfied, proud. I didn't imagine before that I have photo book, and some more when we look back, when we started join the workshop until today, actually it's a 1 year plus journey, and until I got the award, so I feel like it's very I can say beautiful journey for me, and I'm very satisfied with the result. Not only the result, but the people that I know during the process. Like I know Terry and all of you, especially from the Jakarta, where Ari. And then when I want to do this book, also the process, I have to find a paper, I have to find a printing shop, so I know a lot of other people. And then when I went for the exhibition at Jakarta, also I met new people, and there's a interview also from papers and whatever. Yeah, so the process itself, I feel it's very satisfying, and when it's produced like this, the feeling is amazing. So for people out there, I advise you just do the book. Like you have to start. Basically, you have to start. If you didn't start, like for me, I believe that if I didn't went to the workshop, surely this will not happen.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of helps out there.
Yes.
Yes. If you're not sure how to do, you just can ask people, reach out to people,
Correct.
attend workshops.
Yeah.
Attend
yes,
workshop.
yes.
It's not one workshop. You have to attend few.
Few workshops.
You need to have a patient.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's one coming up next month by Ubin.
Sequencing
and
sequencing.
editing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a very good one.
Yeah.
We went already.
Last question for me. Upcoming project, is there any?
For me, okay, for this book is already concluded. I can say that I just want to finish the remaining copies of it, just to finish it and sell it. So for me, this one, the story, the question, I already answered. My dad's question, I already answered with this book, and also with the award. So I think this is for him, and I want to start the next one with something that my passion. It's not that related to someone this time. I want to do something about music itself, and I probably want to. It's not about the photos only. It's probably going to help the music industry. For the local band, for the small band to emerge. Yeah. So that's my target for the next project. It's not going to be like very short project. It will be a long project. Yeah.
Nice. But for you, Terri, any upcoming project?
Oh, my upcoming project, something that I have in mind right now is like, it's still about street, but it's about how it relates to the world. Yeah, how I see it with my eyes, through my lens and things like that. Nothing so personal as in the first book. I just want to capture the streets, the echoes, the portraits, and whatever's happening, the essence of the street.
Yeah, so we already made the first debut one as a personal one.
Yeah,
Right?
this is a very personal story.
Very personal.
Yeah.
I think all of us did the personal story, right? Mostly. We can see like that.
Yeah. I think it's a very good start to do a
good
personal
start.
story.
Because you have to tell about your feelings. Because for me, photography is always to express, right? Not to impress.
And it's also a personal journey. So actually, to me, photography is a very lonely journey. The more lonely you are, the more solitude you have, it is like the more successful you will become. Yeah, there's no distraction. Yes.
There's a quote of the day. It's
Yeah.
a way to express, not to impress.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there trying to impress.
Yes. So
yes.
there's a quote that I always like to use, like, is when the shutter press, choose to express, not to impress. Because a lot of photographers nowadays, they want to impress other people. That's why your photos, sometimes you didn't have your own style. So when you choose to express without thinking about impressing other people, what you want to express, I believe that people will get.
Yeah.
That's a very inspiring.
So so thank you very much for coming on to our
Thank you,
Zontiga, for
Mr.
having
Thank
us.
you.
for in sessions with us. Thank you, viewer, for watching.
Yes.
Before we let them go, I just want to plug in this.
Oh, yeah.
Tiga Mata issue number 1 available for sales
Yes.
since 3-4 months. Actually, we launched in May.
Me.
Issue number 2 is coming in November. It's already sort of going into production soon.
Oh, okay. November.
And Yuji has the pictures in here.
Yes.
Maybe can you just help us to shout out?
Yes. Okay. So for those who didn't know and who didn't yet get this copy of Tiga Mata, you should get, because this is, for me, it's like a very, very one and only zine by like a Photoshop community, I think, right? For the film lab, for the server. So they have a team for every time they are. Is this quarterly?
Biannually.
Biannually.
Twice a year.
Yeah, and it's curated by well-known people, and this the first issue by Noi Chin. Yeah, so it's contributed by a lot of local photographers, and
And for the
especially
region also.
for other region also, not only local. So it's I think all of you should get these copies because it's limited, right? It's not.
It's 500 Instagram.
Yeah, see, it's very limited, and soon it's going to be, I believe, like this when it come to the 3rd, 4th series, it's going to be viral. So you didn't get this anymore. So get this. It's not that expensive. You can check out Zontiga website to get it.
38.
It's very cheap, 38 ringgit,
38
and
ringgit.
it's very good color copies inside it. You should get it from Zontiga shop or also from the website.
Yeah.
Check it out, guys.
Thank you, Yuji. I think thanks again for coming on to.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Zontiga. Thank you, Mr. Lau.
Thank you, Mr.
Always
Lau and
good to see you guys back here again.
Yes, we also product of Zontiga lah, we can see,
Always
right?
Because our book journey started from Zontiga.
Thank
Yes.
you. So thank you, viewers. If you have not subscribed to us. If
If you like the video, please like, and we will see you on the next video.
like, comment, and share,
Share.
and subscribe. whatever.
Yeah.
To help us to promote our channel.
Please subscribe our channel.
Yeah. Alright,
Down here.
Thank you. Zone 1.
Zone 2.
Zontiga.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Good night.